Hey guys, so I just finished filming this look for you guys here for Valentine's Day. So I really hope you guys enjoy this look. I think it's pretty simple. It's kind of a classic Valentine's Day look in my opinion. And yeah, that's really it. I don't have much else to say about this and I'm really excited to get into it. So if you want to see how I got this look, stay tuned. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment down below. Let me know what you think. And all products mentioned will be in the comment box down below. So hope you guys enjoy this once again, and let's get to it. So to begin, I have already done my eyebrows. I actually filmed that in another tutorial, so you guys should check that out. I'll probably link it down below, depending on which one I put up first, but I'll probably put this up first and then link that at a later time. I'm gonna go in with my MAC Pro Longwear paint pot in the color Layin Low, and I am going to use like a flat top brush to just put this all over my eyelids because I have fake nails on and that's just really uncomfortable. Lately I've been doing my eyes before my other makeup only because like I don't want to have fallout and have to like clean up after that. So this has just been working out for me and I really like it a little bit more now. And if I mess up my eyes and I just don't like what the look I made, I can just erase it and it's not like, oh my god, I have to mess up my entire face for this. So that's really great. And to make sure that blending goes really well, I am going to set this with my Mercier translucent powder, just like a little bit all over the lid. It never really hurt anyone and it just makes life just so much easier later on, and I just love this so much. So there, we're done with that. So for today's look, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. Woo! I really love this palette, and I think that this palette is perfect for Valentine's Day. You can create just like a really wide assortment of looks for this with this palette for Valentine's Day, or honestly any day, winter, fall, summer, spring. This palette will hook you up. I just love it so much. So to begin, I'm just gonna have like a big round fluffy blending brush, and I'm gonna go in the colors Burnt Orange and Raw Sienna, and I'm just gonna put those in my crease, kind of like all over my eye, just to kind of have like a nice transition color. I really love these two shades as transition colors. So with that same brush, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the color called Real Gar, and I also love this as well, just to bring a little bit more color to my crease area. It's like a beautiful warm orange color and I just love it, and I'm just gonna bring that right there in the middle of those other two colors just to bring some life back into my crease area. Now in my crease, I'm gonna go ahead and take the color Cyprus Umber. This is actually one of my favorite colors in this palette, and I have actually hit pan and I'm very sad. It's a very sad day. And I'm gonna focus that really like here in my crease, just to like deepen it up and like the outer V of my eye. And to soften that up, I'm gonna go back again with my original brush and with a little bit of burnt orange on it, just to go ahead and keep blending out that crease. Make sure all our colors just look like they're blended really, really well into each other, and it's perfection. Now I'm gonna go in with like a smaller brush to kind of like focus that red Cypher into the crease some more, just to give it more definition. Now to do the lid, I'm gonna take the color Primavera in this palette, and it's a really beautiful color, like a really nice gold shimmery color. And just to make that pop a little more, I'm gonna use my Too Faced Shadow Insurance. This is supposed to be glitter glue, but glitter, shimmer, honestly, it's all the same thing to me. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of that on like a kind of flat top brush and put that all in my lid area, kind of like wanting to create a cut crease, but not like a real one, just like a mini cut crease. So now that we're kind of like halfway done with the eyes, we've done the major part of the eyes, and I actually really, really like this eye look. I'm really into it because it's kind of like, it's cute, it's subtle, with a little bit of shimmer. I'm into it. We're gonna move on to the face now, and to begin, I am obviously going to prime because these pores and this oily skin is not, they're not gonna hide themselves. So I'm gonna go in with my Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. And I did do a review on this primer, so I will link that in a little thingy up on the screen if you guys are interested in seeing that. And then, because I would want this to last all night long, I am going to add in my Becca matte primer as well to my T-zone area to really avoid having any shininess coming through. Because if I'm on a date, the last thing I want is my nose to start looking like a damn beacon or something. So I'm just gonna go ahead and tap that into my face, and I feel like right now I look weird because all of these products have like a white cast, but I promise you, once I put on my foundation, I won't look like this. And so today for foundation, I'm going to use a combination of two foundations. So I'm going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Stick Foundation, and I'm going to mix it with the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation as well, only because it's like the winter, and this one's kind of like for dry skin, and I want to use the other one to bring a little bit of like moisture back to my face, but not really, just because I don't want my skin to look too dry or something. Because even though my skin is oily, it does do that where it's like, it still looks dry, but it's producing like a bunch of oil. If anybody knows what that is, like, please let me know. So I'm just going to take like one pump of that other foundation, the Makeup Forever one, on the back of my hand. And I'm going to use this Kabuki brush by Tarte. And I'm going to spray it with some Fix Plus, because that always makes everything better. And I'm going to dab that other foundation on top of this. And then we start with the blending. Oh, today for concealer, I'm going to go in with my Tarte Shape Tape because I finally got my hands on this, and I'm using the color Deep. I've used it about 2 times now, I believe, and I like it. I think it's a very good concealer, and I don't have any issues with it. Like, I won't say it's my favorite concealer in the world. It's really, really good, but I think a lot of other concealers are kind of good too. So I think it's just a matter of preference. But I do think that if you can put your hands on this, you should get it. Like, it's pretty good. I like it. And I'm going to use my beauty blender. That's dirty. And I need to wash all my brushes today to blend this out. And then to set all of that into place, I'm going to use that same Laura Mercier powder from before and just tuck that in there. Now, I don't really bake for that long. I'm just gonna go set the rest of my face while this kind of like sits and bakes, I guess, on my face for a little bit. And I'm using, to set the rest of my face, I'm using my MAC Studio Fix powder today, and I am in the color NW45. I'm just using a big fluffy brush to just pounce this all over my face to make sure that these pores just are hidden and that they stay there. And I do use the same brush that I used to set the rest of my face to wipe the excess like setting powder away, only because sometimes I feel like the setting powder, that one can be a little too white for my skin tone. So I just kind of use this to kind of tone that color down a little bit. But I still love Laura Mercier powder. I just sometimes I don't know, it just looks weird on me. So now to contour these cheeks, because we want our date to know that we're ready to slay, I am going to use my NARS contour powder in the color Gina, or I hope it's Gina, and I have been loving this so much recently. It's just the best product ever. And then I'm gonna go in with my powder brush from earlier with no product on it, just to soften out the edges at the bottom and make sure that that is a seamless contour blend. So now I'm gonna go in for blush today. I'm gonna use the Becca times Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop Split thingies, and this is the one that's in the color Pamplemousse with the highlighter Prosecco Pop. And I'm just gonna use a little bit of this only because it's kind of like a pinky peach, and I just want like a little bit of color on the cheeks. I also use the Prosecco Pop highlighter in here with my highlighting brush from Anastasia, just to have a little bit of glow. I'm also going to use this same highlighter to highlight the inner corners of my eyes here. And to finish the rest of this look, because I kind of just realized I forgot, I'm just going to put some black eyeliner underneath my eyes, which is going to be difficult for me because I can't do this without pulling my eye down, but I'm going to try anyways. Okay, not too bad. And then I'm going to go in back with the Anastasia palette and dip into Cyprus Umber and just kind of like use that to smoke out the bottom lash line a little bit. And yeah, so to finish off this look, I'm gonna go ahead and put on some false lashes off camera because there's no way I can do that on camera right now. I'm just not there yet. So I'm gonna go ahead, I struggle so hard with these. I'm gonna go ahead and put them off camera, and I'm probably gonna do some like top liner, you know, hide that lash line, and then I'll be back so we can put these lips together and show you guys this final look. All right, so I managed to get some false lashes on. Not my best job, but I do like the way they are looking. And I fixed my hair and everything, and now to round out this look, I am going to be going for just grab them. I'm gonna be using the Too Faced Melted Matte Longwear lipstick in the color Melted Ruby. And I'm also gonna add a little bit of their holiday one called Candy Cane on top of it, just for like a little bit more like pinky look, but we still want it to be really, really red. And because I'm dealing with reds, I'm just gonna line my lips with this Wet n Wild lip liner, just because like I just want to be sure of what I'm doing, because red lipstick has a tendency to get everywhere. And now I am just gonna go in directly with that Melted Ruby color, which I love. It's such a pretty little color. This thing has like a weird little applicator. A little bubble just came out. And I'm just gonna add a little bit of Candy Cane to the middle, just to really accentuate our little pout and just add a little dimension to this lip. And finally, the last thing we are going to do is set this makeup baby so we don't have any slippage happening while we're out and enjoying ourselves on Valentine's Day. And I'm gonna use my Urban Decay De-Slick Makeup Setting Spray. This is the oil control one, and we're just gonna a little bit of this goes a long way. And that, guys, concludes this final makeup look for Valentine's Day. I really hope, sorry, had a little lipstick on my stare. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I really hope you guys recreate it, kind of change it up, do things that you might like to see on yourself a little bit more. Maybe change the lip color, I think would be what would be the best thing to change about this look. But if you want to change some more things, that's fine too. And as always, thank you for watching. Can't wait for you guys to come back and see my next video. I have a couple of exciting videos coming up, so stay tuned for that. And don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and tell me what you think down below. Thanks for watching.